before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the opportunity, taking the time out of your busy life for just hearing what it is that I have to share with you. This is not for everybody, but for those that it's for, it is life changing. So I want to start off by saying, first of all, I never thought I would be in this world. I was so anti anything like this, no presence on social media, only got on there to mindlessly scroll and to kind of get away from the issues that I was facing. And then this came into my life. So let's go back 2 years ago. 2 years, almost at this exact time, I was about 3 months postpartum with my daughter. We had moved out of our house when she was 6 weeks old, gutted our entire house, and we redid it. We were in the middle of a remodel. I'm on maternity leave. I have a 6-week-old. I have a 2.5-year-old, and I sunk into the darkest time of my life. What should have been baby snuggles and cuddles and enjoying maternity leave was me being miserable. My husband was gone all the time, either teaching or working on our house, working his butt off to finish it, and I was resentful of being just stuck in the house, being squishy and postpartum. It was not good. And so I genuinely thought, we're going to finish this project. We're going to move back into our house. I'm going to get, back into the swing of things and be in my own house again, and it's going to be fine. And we moved back, and here I am a couple of months later, feeling the exact same way. Every day felt like exactly the same. I was looking forward to bedtime so I could put my kids down. I was dreading waking up. I could not even get myself to wake up 10 minutes before I needed to leave the house. I was a mess. And so Lindsay, my coach, my mentor, she popped into my life by the grace of God. I was scrolling through Facebook. Her and I were not friends. I don't know how she came across my feed. Come to find out now, we had one mutual friend on Facebook. And because of that, she popped into my feed and she was hosting this challenge group. And I was intrigued. So I started stalking her for a while, like we all do, right? Long story short, I finally got to the point where I was like, something has to change. I cannot continue being this crabby for my husband. I cannot continue not enjoying these moments that they say we all should as mothers. And I just said, for the sake of my family, for the sake of myself, for the sake of my future, this cannot be how I am as a mom. I kind of decided that this is either how I'm going to be forever or I'm going to do something about it. And so I reached out to her and said, I want a part of this. Tell me what it is. So after a week of that, I was like, this is it. This is amazing. Why do more people not know about this? I had a workout plan. The fitness part of it, I was okay with. I've always played sports. I played sports in high school and college. I was a runner before my kids. I was a runner in between kids. And so I don't mind being active, but I hadn't done anything postpartum. It was awful pregnancy. I felt squishy and disgusting. And when you feel like that, you don't want to work out. But started into those workouts and I started to feel like myself and I got into a groove. The community aspect of that group, it's what brought me into it. If I had those workouts on my own, it would have been okay still. But having a community of others who had the same background as me, who came from where I was coming from, that was it. And so after that group was over, we chatted and I was like, I'm all in. Like, why do more people not know about this? Why am I just now hearing about this? Why are we not screaming this from the rooftops? And so I was like, I want to do this. I want to run groups. Like, I want to do this. And then she told me, hey, you can make a business out of this. You can earn money doing this. And I was like, what? Right? I can get paid for this? Like, I want to do this for free. But you can run a business out of this. And so from then on, I've just been all in. I am a high school physical education teacher. I have 2 kids. My husband's also a teacher. He's a football coach. And we honestly have no intentions of staying home. We love what we do as teachers. I feel like I am being proactive with my kids' health. And then after they graduate from high school, then I can continue on the rest of their lives, helping them be healthy and active as individuals. Not everybody has this background. There are people from all walks of life doing this business. You need to have no social media presence. You need to have zero background in being healthy. You need to not be at your goal weight. You need to be starting from where you're at. The only requirement here is to be willing to work hard, to be willing to learn in the mentorship that we have, to be willing to help others. You've got to have a heart for serving, because this is a people business. We are helping people in the most vulnerable position of their lives. They are coming to us feeling overweight, feeling squishy, feeling sad, feeling lost, feeling mentally not healthy, feeling the worst. That's when they come to us. And so we're ready to help them out. So a year and a half later, how does my life look different? It looks different in every single way. When I first started this, I would hear other coaches say this, and I was like, I mean, the workouts are really cool and these meal plans are bomb, but like, really, how bad was your life to begin with? And I get it now. One of the major things that we focus on is personal development, personal growth. And it's something that I've really leaned into this past year. And my mind is in a completely different place. I feel like I'm growing and I'm learning every single day on how to share best with other people, how to be the best version of myself, my relationship with Christ, my relationship with my husband, my relationship with my kids, my coworkers, every single person around me, all because of taking on this crazy new business, okay? Our entire family nutrition has done a 360. We were a hot mess of macaroni and cheese and frozen pizzas and health foods about twice a week, and we hated those meals, and so we'd have junk for the rest of the week. And now we eat a sustainable approach that we can do forever. Our kids eat the exact same foods that we do. We feel like we're exposing them to more things and they're less picky than they could have been, and that they are going to learn and see mom and dad working out at home, working out every single morning. It's just a part of our lives. It's as ingrained into my life as my morning coffee. And that sounds crazy, and even a year ago, if I heard myself say that, I'd be like, because I was not a morning person. And now I've gotten these habits down that allows me to get up every morning. I have some quiet time with Jesus. I read my devotional or my Bible or whatever. I drink my Energize, and I push play on my workout. By that point, at some point during my workout, my kids are always downstairs with me. So they're seeing that this is a part of mom's life. And what they're not seeing is that this is how mom deals with them in the morning. And that's always been hard for me to say that. As a mom, I feel like we are expected to be on our A game at all times. And I was not. When they were the ones waking me up, and even on Sundays now, I still struggle with it. If they're the ones that wake me up, I'm not the mom that I could be. And so it's just ingrained in me now. So it's as a part of my day as my morning coffee. So to sum it up, my marriage, my relationships, my body, my mind, every single aspect of my life has substantially changed because of this crazy opportunity. So I cannot wait to read your questions, to read your hesitations and your fears from the form that I've attached, because I came into this with every single fear, every single objection, every single doubt, every single I'm busy, I can't do this, that you have as well. And that's okay. That's what we want to talk about with you on the Zoom call that we're hosting. So please fill this out, be completely honest, and then let us know what questions we can address while we're on the Zoom. We're not there that night to share our stories again. That's why we send this out to you. We're there to directly talk about you, your questions, your fears, your hesitations, and give you all the details that you know so that you can prayerfully decide if this is right for you.